push that goal to the like next level.
Yeah.
Right? And then whatever relationship you want to have now can't do that for you. So you might call that supporting your goal. Yeah, it's good, moral support. Yeah, I understand that. But I'm like, is that really the person? Like, do we make that opportunity for, I have a group of friends. Out of this group of friends, I'm talking to like maybe 5. I know that, okay, yes, you can be good looking, but I know I can't live with you. I don't like, you're messy, you're not on time, you don't keep to the schedule, like, you know, but I like this other person for this one. Like, you've known them almost to a certain level of their faults, and they've known you to a certain level of your faults. It's more like saying, out of your friends, you have an option. It's not like just giving you that one person because, like I said, maybe you go to a party, you dance with this one girl. I mean, yeah, you think she's cute, whatever. I mean, people forget alcohol influence too, and then it's like, you're bound to talk to that one girl. It's like, if you talk to someone else, it's like, you fucked up. It's like, you can't be talking to her. And I'm like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, it's not a marriage proposal to like invest all in you. It's like, I'm trying to be your friend. I'm trying to get to know you. Like,
can I?
What, like, do we, you know, like, do we reason on the same level? Like, mind you, again, I also found out that whether we like it or not, as international students, our mindset, our brain set, our level of thinking, our type of thinking is different.
Exposure.
And exposure is different from someone of, say, an outsider or someone like, say, Canadian or any other different background, right? And if you talk to different races, so to say, out, you find out that their beliefs, their steps and procedures too, to like relationship-wise in terms of marriage is different.
Yeah.
And like Comfort was saying, she's looking at her family as her icon, as her idol, you know, as a stepping stone, as what she wants to be. And I bet you believe that they're just not married for love. They're married for a lot of other reasons. That, to their best knowledge, they'll toss it at you and say it's love because that's what is in the dictionary.
It's easier to understand.
Yeah, as love,
easier
you know?
to understand.
But then I'm like, that's a big concept because these are people that can, like it or not, your mom can wipe your dad's ass. That's the love. Like it or not, that is what your mom can do. But look at any other relationship, probably like you think you see on the media or whatever, that you think is the best of the relationship. Goals, so to say.
It can't wipe the ass.
I don't think you can even have that imagination of that. Because when you stand before the altar, it's like, till death do you part.
Yes.
So it's like there are some other things that you've seen and known about this person that definitely differentiates this man from his friends. Like, yeah, he might be having the reputation sense of a fuck boy, or he might be having the reputation of a good boy, or whatever, but like, with this person, he's almost a different man. With this lady, she's almost a different person. Like, you know, like, it's not just always all about bring out the bed, like, it's sometimes weigh the fact of having options, because then again, like I said, this is where in a society whereby it's like there are a lot of exposure out there, like social media and things like that, that is like, you go into a relationship for the same of maybe love, supporting each other's goal, whatever, and down the line, you will start hearing someone is cheating or someone is not, you know? And then you guys can't fix the fact that one person is being infidel. People say, oh yeah, leave the person, there's a better person, you know, but I'm like, if you have made up your mind and this is something you want to walk down the line, this is a mistake. I don't think this person, yeah, I mean, everyone knows cheating is bad, but can you say you've not committed a sin?
True.
Every sin is a sin. To cheat is a sin, to steal is a sin, but we still do, you lie almost every day is a sin. You know this, but you still do it, right? You know, so it's because you do these things because you know you're not definitely getting punished immediately. So anyone cheating is, to a certain level, I would look at it as a mistake. To a certain level.
As a
like,
mistake though?
In the sense that, when I mean a mistake, it's not something you do to be proud of. In the sense of, any other sin you've committed, are you so proud of the sin?
It's different when you cheat once, but when it's continuous.
That's why I say it depends. Yeah, that's why I say it depends.
Yeah,
like,
depending on the time.
Someone who is continuous is different from someone who, like, you know, maybe like once. I mean, I wouldn't want to say once or twice. Some people will say I'm jinxing it, you know. So yeah, but let's leave it at once, you know. So like, then again, I'll say like, the process we follow in terms of dating, most times don't necessarily. I don't see them necessarily leading to the.
Let me.
So to say, like your current
Can I say
icon
something?
perfect marriage.
So like, I kind of get what you're saying. I'm going off what you're saying is like the process that people go to dating is kind of like, it's different.
Yeah,
And like for most people, it's like people have like different experiences in life. Like the same way I experience like a Starbucks drink might not be the same way you experience that particular Starbucks drink. So I think it's kind of like the same thing as dating. But then a question I wanted to ask was also like, I've elaborated on your point. But like a question I wanted to ask, Timmy, you said something about like, you have to be friends first and you have to establish like a friendship. So like take a scenario where like people, like it's hard for, I don't know, like I find that most people when they're friends, like you when they're friends, it's kind of hard to, like even though you know and you probably have feelings for this like particular person in your friend group that's your friend.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to move on from that
Break
friend
up that
stage.
friend circle.
Yeah, that friend stage.
No,
Because let me just get me.
That's
Like because like you're like, wow, like I see this person as like
a brother,
as a brother, as a sister. So like if we now like go into this chill. If you so it then goes to the friend zone and the brother zone and the family zone. So like you know like everybody can tell like both of you would be like
a perfect match
for each other.
So to say, like,
yeah, just like based on assumption.
Just
but
based
like,
on assumption.
How do you then move from that? Like, how do both of you get? Even if you have feelings for each other and you acknowledge you have feelings, how do you even move from that? I just can't see you that more than a brother or a sister. Like, how do you even kiss this person or like, you know, feel that way for a person that you see as your brother, as your sister? You know, like you're just like, wow, we're brothers and sisters, and then tomorrow would then be like married,
exactly,
like dating. Like that's kind of weird,
like,
you know. It's kind of hard
what
because
I was saying
that's another issue that I feel like people go through because they're just like, that's why they discard those feelings that they have for this person that would be right. Yeah, that would be right for them because you know their flaws, you know
their
everything
flaws,
about them.
exactly.
They know everything
like
about you.
Their
so
personal struggles. And,
so it's like it's so hard because you're then like, okay, so if we don't work out, what chances are like, what are the odds that you'd then like be the way you were before you started dating?
What I was saying
That's true.
Almost all relationships that last, there has to be a friendship among the two. You guys don't have to generally be like in a friend group or in all those things, but like almost all lasting relationships, there has to be a friendship. Because you guys have to be friends before you start before you, like if you actually want to be with somebody, the person has to be your friend. The person, you have to see this person as someone that you can go to.
That's
like
true,
you're
that's
going
true,
through anything. Like it doesn't, I didn't mean it like you guys have to be in a friend group or that, but like there just has to be a friendship between the two of you.
What John was saying like about cheating and stuff like that, there's this story like I want to tell you guys. So there's somebody I know, she's not my friend, but there's somebody I know, and this girl, she used to stay, let's say she used to stay in Toronto before. Mm-hmm. And then she met a guy, she had they were going out, they were dating for about like a year or so. And she used to school in Toronto and stuff like that. And then she moved, let's say she moved to somewhere like Markham, yes. And she moved there, and because of, so what happened was that the guy's parents gave him a house, and so they moved into the same house together. And she left her school, she left everything, she moved to Markham, went to school in Markham and stuff like that. Just it's a real story, but I'm not gonna like say the names and stuff. And so like with that, they both got like 2 cars under the same insurance. They got bills together, everything together, that stuff like that. And yeah, so it was going on like that. Mind you, like this was a year after they met and after like they started dating. And so after that, how I put it, well, sorry, what did I say? like, let's say a year, like 6 months after, the guy was like, oh, like, I don't think I want to date you anymore.
After I bought
Just like
that.
that. Hey.
The guy was
Hey. Just
No,
like
yeah.
that.
The guy was like, I don't think I want to date you anymore and
It's not
stuff like
okay.
that. And by then, the girl was like, okay, she doesn't really have anywhere to stay. She moved out of like her parents' house where she stays with her parents and stuff like that. She doesn't have anywhere to stay. She's dead broke. She doesn't know anything, and now she's confused. And when it comes to, and obviously this was not I woke up yesterday night and the Lord revealed to me that I should not stay with you again. No, this is not that kind of situation. This thing has been going on for a very long time, and
Yeah, obviously.
what I'm thinking is that this is probably a way to cover up that the person cheated, because you can't just like think about
But that the
it.
person wanted to use it to buy car. Because
No,
after buying
but
car,
even if no,
Doesn't
no,
make
but even
sense.
if it doesn't still make sense,
Yeah.
even if like, because it's still under you both. You guys are sharing
Yeah.
the same insurance. You guys have the same
She
bills and
lives in
stuff like
his
that.
parents' house.
You know, that kind of stuff. You know, do you understand what I'm trying to say? So it's not like,
Well,
I was trying to like take something from you.
The problem
story
is,
funny.
it's funny, but the problem I also would say is, that's the thing again. It's a teenage dream. They just ran off like that with what they see on the media or
They
what they
eloped.
felt.
They just
Exactly.
eloped, yeah.
And probably, it might sound cruel, but reality check probably maybe hit the guy first. It's like, I'm married at age 22.
But you're not married.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But then
But
you're
like,
living a
it's
married
leading-
life.
they're living a married
this is
life. It's
almost
leading up
You might
to-
not see it that way, but then it's like, I have other things to do with my life. Like you said, they have a lot of bills together, and then it's like fending for two. It's not easy. If you're in a relationship, you will acknowledge the fact that your spendings has doubled.
But if you're
For
doing
some-
it both together, then
Regardless, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if it's together, it's like we need this. A different from I need this and we need this. That's what
Especially
I'm
when
saying.
you're living together.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's a family. Like, you're
Yeah.
living together.
Living
it's like
together.
I can't eat when she's not eating.
Yeah, groceries
She can't
for
eat when
two.
I'm not eating. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's
Diesel
like
is
the
for two.
house bill is not
Phone
paid.
bill
It's
is
not
for
like,
two.
oh,
Insurance
just
is for two.
chill a bit and pay it tomorrow. It's like,
Yeah.
I haven't paid the house bill. She wants the house right now. She has to be somewhere. It's like, so the house bill has to be paid at the end of the month. Like, some things start hitting you. You know, it's like right now you can pay your phone bill, like your phone, you pay it like 2-3 days late in the, you know, like, so those family-based orientation might hit that. It's like, I'm not ready for this.
but yeah.
But I'm not giving it as an excuse, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like, these are things that sometimes it happens. Because, like I said, they were young, they ran into that, and it's not working out
But
perfect.
my own question is, why would you do
You know?
it though? Like, why?
And
like,
that's what I'm
like,
saying.
First of all, you guys have been dating for like a year and a half or something, not up to 2 years. Why would you do it though? Like, for me, honestly, even if I've been dating for 5 years, there's no way I'll move into your house.
Like,
I need to have my own place.
That's the
That-
thing.
that's
Like,
what I'm
that's
saying.
the thing, right?
That's-
It's your condition. That's how like you.
Yeah, that's what I'm
conditioned
saying,
Think,
to
like,
think,
from your
exactly, like-
socialization from when you were young. You can't just move into the person's house if you're not married.
married.
But
That's what
some
I'm
people
saying.
from
Some
different
people from a
places of
different
life and
view,
different, yeah, they have different views and different
It's-
understanding
Yeah,
of dating.
it might not be
And
like
for them,
moving
they
in-
just jump right into it.
into it. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like,
Without thinking about the consequences.
No, yeah, as you can see, she didn't really think
she
about
didn't
the
think about
consequences.
it, right? Like,
She didn't
I
think
mean,
about
like,
what if, like,
What
we
if?
don't work.
work out.
Yes.
You know?
She didn't think about
And
it like
I
that.
said, like, we are thinking of it like one side too. There are also sides where like it's the girl that wants to opt out. Like, the girl is the richer one with a richer class or whatever, right?
He's
Like,
the one living with her.
exactly. Like, things like that happen, and that's what we're saying. Like, it's not right, but even if he's cheating, it's like because he's not of age to get married, if you ask me. Because he's still a young man who at his stage in life is going through an experimental stage. As a young lady,
He wants to sleep with everybody.
not sleep with everyone now. That's how you guys see it, because that's just the sexual part. I'm gonna ask you guys something right now. 7 years back, as a kid, if I asked you what you wanted to be and what you say you want to be now, is it the same?
It's not.
No, definitely.
Why?
Not even 7. Not even 7.
And like, exactly, like,
Seven.
I could ask some people
When I
2
left
weeks
grade
ago.
11, grade 11, I
Even
wanted to
2
be
weeks
something
ago,
else.
their goals is
What
not
am
the
I
same
saying
as
now?
what they want
Yeah.
now. Because that's what I'm saying. Because this is you're getting to like stages where different things in life hit you and forms you. Your environment makes you who you are. Like so, different things will shape out what you're gonna look like in the future. So, regardless of how you might see, because now it's like a relationship based. You're looking at it as sexual, like oh he's testing out 5 girls. She's a hoe. But I'm like, surrounding her environment influenced her. A lot of things made her what she is right now. That she's tolerating some and not tolerating some. But I'm like, even with all those influences, we shouldn't forget like some core morals. But again, too, there are a lot of people out there that are raised without morals. Like the social media has proven that, and if you ask me, a lot of non-moral
some people
things.
they get most of their ideas and beliefs from social media.
From social media.
Because that's all
Exactly.
they've been taught. That's all they've known.
Exactly, that's what they've been exposed to. Is whether you like it or not, is an optimist goal for a young average man to be on the media. You want to be on the media. I don't know anyone might say I want money, but some people might want money, but some people might also want to be, half the population want to be on the media, because if you're on the social media, it's definitely at least another 50% chances you're going to get good amount of money off it. So you have fame, you have the world's attention, you have people looking at you, so that means you're entertaining the world. So a lot of people want to be up there. So that's something that like a lot of people toss their morals off just to fill in for that. And like I will say again, people go into relationship for relationship goals. Let's live the standard. Let's live this amongst our little peer groups to see if this will motivate relationship goals. Like you said too, even within a friend circle whereby it's like, oh, I like how we might look like the best fit. Vice versa happens too. It's like, oh, they're the best couples. Everyone looks at them as the best couple. It's like, what makes them the best couple?
True.
Like, maybe that's them living their life, but at some point it gets into their head, best couple, we gotta please this group of friends. You know,
So you
it's
kinda-
like some more
And
things.
then it's no more your relationship.
It's
It's,
no more
everybody else's relationship. You know?
everyone's relationship.
Because everyone has their little
Everyone
inputs,
has their little
and they're
input
trying
that-
to meet their standards
their
rather than make
standards.
both of you
Exactly,
happy and
there's
your
like their
relationship
standards
happy.
you guys are now trying to meet out there just because of, so
Facts.
a lot of these things, that's what I'm saying, like a lot of these things form up the wrong relationship. And like I would say again, which I don't know if it's a bad idea, but I would say like for this age, I don't go into relationships with the best of, say, marriage. I'm going there with like people will say, what can you bring to the table? You know, like there are a lot of things that I feel people can act and pretend to be. Right? Like I say, like a lot of people can act and say they want to support you. It's easy. If I say I want to be a soccer player, any girl who I'm with, she gotta support soccer. If I turn on the TV, you gotta sit there, right, to watch soccer with me. If I invite you to my games, you gotta support me, right? Whether you like it or not, that's how it's gonna be. And I bet you, if I switch a girlfriend, she's gonna fall into that same routine.
Yeah.
And
But that's if you want to, though.
but that's the problem. But whether she likes it or not, that is like a certain kind of standard that she will be forced into living, because I'm into soccer. It's supposed to be, you have to like what I like what you like, right? I mean, that's what I'm now trying to tell you, that it's not always what you bring to the table. It's not always have to be 50-50, support each other's goals. Now that's what I'm saying, because I can say she's not coming to my soccer games, it's not motivating me. You're not supporting me. Then she'll be forced to live that lifestyle. That's what I'm trying to say. Depending on, so to say, how much power the dick has, apparently, or how much the pocket is willing to pay for her expenses. Because nothing goes for nothing.
In the end, though, if you look at it, it's still, in the end, it's still what you're bringing to the table and who is bringing what to the table.
Exactly. You have to compensate each other. So I'm trying to say, like, at the stage I'm in my life, I've moved beyond understanding that is what a relationship or a union should be. Because like I say again, if you put two people in a room, they would at some point definitely be compatible. Like at some point they gotta come to an understanding. Right? And like I said, with a lot of pressure out there, naturally, in terms of relationship basics, whereby it's like you start talking to this one girl, you might not necessarily have anything behind your intention of like, it's like, I said this girl, she's attractive, I want to know you. Like you being attractive, me wanting to know you don't mean I want to be in a relationship with you. You know, it's
just
like
you know.
so it's like that when I walk
Let's
up
just
to
see
you
how
and
it
then
goes.
talk to you and say hi in the midst of your friends, it gives an impression that he wants you. Like he
wants you.
And I'm like,
Come on, relax yourself, bro.
and I'm like, yeah, I'm attracted to you from a distance, and I'm trying to know you. I'm trying to, you know, like see where you are in life. If we can, you know, move on what you have to bring. It's not like I'm really, really into you, you know, like, and that's why I feel like at that point, whatever she's bringing plus whatever I'm bringing, if it's not correlating with any one of us, then fine. I mean, if you feel like, oh, the people are talking like, oh, you should be my boyfriend, or like you're trying to say, oh, we should date. My friends are like, what are we? And I'm like,
why are your friends asking?
why your friends
Why they asking
you know, like, why
what's
does
in
it
their
have to
business?
matter? Like, you know,
a lot of
like-
girls don't make themselves approachable.
A lot of
Yeah.
what? A lot
Yeah,
of what?
I love
I love
black girls. True. Yo, it's so hard.
No.
You don't understand the pressure.
No.
Relax. Cool down.
that's what I'm
Do you
saying.
know how hard it is to approach a black girl today? It's so like the courage it takes to approach a black
You
girl.
gotta
You
take
are
like,
queen.
Bro,
We are queen.
okay, like
You don't think about it before you are
yeah, exactly.
Like you
This
said,
is
you're
love,
queens.
you
This
know?
is just an
Do you know
apple.
those-
Do I
do you
have
know-
to kill if I have to, for you saying you're queens? Sorry if I cut you short. For you saying that you're queens, does that mean that if I have to approach 7 black girls just to get to know them, I have to kill 7 cows just to approach them?
Yeah, and then scale the mountains,
Scale the mountains,
tear the
like,
valleys, and
you know,
and
build some
destroy
sugar
7,000
man,
albums.
like, come on.
Yeah, we get it. Yo,
You gotta
queens don't love our black
Okay,
girls. Yeah,
okay,
excellent.
okay.
You know, approachable does not mean you should make
Doesn't mean you should make yourself
Shit
exactly.
on the
Doesn't mean you should
back.
downgrade yourself.
I
No.
know, but chill first. Okay, so let me see. I've lost my train of thought. But wait, you can't say that. Okay, probably. First of all, you can't even blame us that we like put this wall up to be like, oh, like I don't want anyhow. See, it all boils down to the fuckboy shit. Let me tell you. Yes. Let me tell you. Just imagine you feel like, oh, this person is a fuckboy. Why is he coming to talk to me? Bros, I don't want. Go your own way. That is partly how
Isn't that
black
like the
girls
feeling? You
feel.
feel like he's a
Wait.
fuckboy. You
And
feel
also-
like he's a fuckboy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but what if he's not?
Wait.
Girls are about to take it outside.
Wait. Okay, first of all, yeah.
Yeah.
Which one would you listen to first? How you feel or outside?
What
How
you
I
mean?
feel about
How you feel, right? Because wait. First of all, like you will feel. See, what am I saying? From what me I know, I should always take my feelings into consideration. If I feel that that this is happening, first your sixth sense will tell you that this is what's happening, that kind of stuff. That this guy is a fuckboy. This guy should not approach me. I get it that sometimes it's hard for guys to approach girls and the girls don't throw a fit like that. But you can't blame us, especially from everything that people everything that we have either experienced or we are experiencing or what people have told us about. I get it. You can't. The thing is that at the end of the day, you can't really this. You can't really differentiate. Oh, this one is a fuckboy. This one is not a fuckboy. This one's a bad boy. This one is not a bad boy. That kind of thing. But you really can't blame somebody. And there are some times that the girls are waiting for you to approach them.
But you're scared.
The girls are waiting for you to approach them.
But listen, what I mean by you guys don't make yourself very approachable is that, one, for sure, I'm not saying you should just put yourself, hey, come out.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's a lot of things that contribute to making yourself approachable. One, you don't smile in public. You don't even
Just don't be boning on the Starbucks line. Just be boning. As if person wants to. As if person dey fight you.
So you want us to
Person
just
kill your father.
smile?
Hey, kill your father. No, that's not what we're saying.
Oh God.
say
Just be on your own. Like,
that's what
at
we're
least
saying.
even if I don't necessarily want to approach you as in, oh, I want to like talk to you or anything. Just even to say hi.
That's what I'm saying.
Why see you like
Hi.
like you're just having like the
Just
most
like,
difficult day.
just see them, just be like.
Oh my God! Let me tell
come on.
you. Let me tell you. 80.
Relax.
Let me
You want
tell
to
you.
find husband like that.
Calm down. Let me
Relax.
tell you. 80% of the time, those girls aren't even thinking anything.
I'm sure they're also not even doing anything. They're just scrolling.
Probably.
From
But
page
there's
to-
some things you don't have to go and approach them.
You hard. How?
You cannot.
The energy you give off is the energy we're gonna take.
Yes.
I mean, if we feel that like our
But wait,
aggressive,
but wait.
arrogant, like the
Ready
energy,
to fight.
it's hard. It's hard to just
Okay,
approach
okay,
you because
first
I'm
of
trying from afar. I'm reading your energy. I can feel your energy when I walk into
I
this
don't think
room
they know
and
that.
a girl is at the end of the hall
I don't think they
and I
know
want
that.
to talk to her. I can read her energy from there,
ASAP.
from where I'm sitting.
ASAP.
I can tell. Like if I go with this, if I say this, I know the
I
reaction.
know the reaction I'm
looking-
getting
I'm
from-
gonna get from
exactly.
her. You understand? But
Facts.
if the energy is all
Like, like I'm gonna
It's
just
hard.
chill, man.
Like, you don't even
and if
know
you
the
get
kind
there
of
and you receive
energy.
the punch energy,
Exactly, like, I know,
First of all, you have to shoot your shots.
that's
If
what
you
y'all
don't
keep
shoot your
saying.
shot-
not everybody
That's
is
what y'all
Kobe,
keep saying.
my G.
Exactly. Y'all
Some
saying-
people are like
Y'all
Carmelo
got some
Anthony with
y'all
this.
got Jericho for
You understand? With me,
But even if you still
Get some
shoot,
air balls.
no offense, I love Carmelo. You know, you're my boy.
but even if you still shoot, but even if you still shoot, though, but you still shoot though, but you still shoot, yeah. But you still do that.
If you see me like squeezing my face like this, walking, but you do come out.
We even say hi.
However, I'll be afraid, bro. I don't want to go see.
But there's sometimes that's just their natural face.
Yes.
Like they're just keeping their face normal.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. I understand.
Okay, stop.
Smiling every second.
I'll come and meet you. Hey, sorry.
Can I talk to you?
Somebody dead.
Look, okay.
Come and see my pastor.
One other thing I'm gonna say I noticed is this too, right? Like, okay, even if sometimes you get past the first step, you finally approach this mean, so to say, looking girl. You see her a second time. Maybe okay, you exchange contact and then you get her talking. You see her a second time. One thing, girls never walk alone.
Yeah,
Right? It's hard to get the girl alone.
That means you know
She
how
has
to
friends.
entertain her friend, entertain her,
And
make
it's
her laugh,
also
make
this
her friend
other
laugh.
struggle where it's also struggle where you don't meet up to a certain criteria of her expectation and the friend's expectation.
Yeah.
You don't pass too.
Yeah.
You might pass the first time expectation and oh, that's a check off
When it
mark.
was
That's
just
a good.
her.
When it was just her, and then now it's like oh, you see her and her friends, and then two things. Either you pussy out and don't talk to her, and then it's like a -5 points, or
Yeah.
you man up, you go there and
Because the
make a
friends are judging
fuck
you
up.
too.
Exactly, the friends are watching you
People
for
are
the
doing
friends.
as if you're writing exam.
Wait, Timmy,
There's economics to talking to girls.
It's
There's
funny.
economics, demand and supply, and then other influences of the demand curve.
wait. Comfort, you have to back me up on this. We're the only girls here. I don't like this at all.
But it's
I don't
the
like
truth.
this one.
It's
No.
facts.
You're talking from a boy's perspective. Let me
Exactly.
Yeah,
Listen
tell us
to
our
us.
thoughts. Yeah,
let
that's
me
why we
talk.
came.
We're trying to-
Let
yeah,
me
we're trying to
talk
hear
from
the
a
ladies.
female's perspective. Yeah. Let me tell you something. You guys are always afraid of going to approach the person that hi, this, that kind of thing. That's your problem. The girl is waiting for you to come and approach her.
Okay.
That's hey, yo, talk to me. Because most of these girls, if you don't talk to her, I don't know.
I'm not gonna
I don't
talk
know how
to
most of
you.
them-
Okay,
What?
take a
If you don't
pause.
talk to her, she's not gonna
Like I
talk to
said,
you.
take a
She-
pause.
Wait, calm down. Oh my god. I'm screaming.
Get it.
Wait,
Talk.
so like-
Let's hear your point.
Where was I? Yes, if you don't talk to her, she's not gonna talk to you. You have to approach her that, hi. Let me tell you, there's something I've noticed in this life that I've been living on since I was. Look, a hi can go a long way. Just a hi. You guys are always like scared that, this, that. But why should it stop you from approaching the person that
Do you know?
And sometimes
I've got a lot of highs that have
but
bounced
sometimes we'll be waiting for you to come
I've
and
got
talk
a
to
lot
us.
of
Yeah,
highs
we're looking at
that
you.
have bounced.
No, we're looking at you face to face. Come and say hi. People are just there looking at you.
You're getting me heated now. Now you're getting me heated now. Because so it's the guy that's only supposed to say hi.
No,
You don't want to talk to me? You're waiting for me to talk to you?
But it's not
All the damn time?
God.
All the time?
No. Calm down.
Also, if you want me to
But if
come
I'm
to your
looking
door,
at you, no.
you won't come and talk to
No,
me.
but if I'm looking at you here and I'm waiting for you to stand up and I want to stand
don't
up, but
stand
you
up
are not
and you
standing
want
up,
to talk to
why
me,
will I
why
come
not
and talk
go?
to Like, we're looking at each other, we're maintaining the eye
right,
contact.
why not?
Somebody should stand up, nobody wants to stand up. How is that my fault?
Why don't you stand up?
Why is it the guy that
Wait,
you
wait, am I just meant to go there and look at? What if you don't talk to me?
He will.
No!
Okay, so what if I do that? What if I walk up to you and you don't talk to me too? Is that
something like that? You're shy.
Have you tried?
Have you tried talking to me?
Did you try?
Wait,
Look at it from the same
Okay.
But you're the one that wants to know me.
Okay, now
So
take
you
your
want to
point.
know me,
You
you
want
stand
to
up.
know me too.
No, you
You
want
don't
to know
want to
me
know
and
me.
I'm helping you know
So
me.
you
don't
So
want
if
to
you
know
want
me
to know
too.
me, you will stand up and come and talk to
You don't want to know me.
Wait, you don't want to know me.
I'm saying, you don't want to know me.
Wait. Okay, so let me just say my own personal experience.
Yep.
So there's this guy. Every time I'm like in a certain place, this guy's and he's there. The guy's always looking at me, and I'm like, you're just there looking. Don't come and say hi. You think I'm gonna say hi to you? That's your business.
That's our point.
If you want to
I don't want to say hi to you, bruv. If you still keep it, look, see, let me tell you something. You have to take charge. Wait, I'm not
Exactly,
saying that.
you're the man.
No. Man or not, man or
You're the
woman.
one- you're the one that wants
First
it,
of all,
not me.
first of all.
politically
No,
incorrect.
calm down. First of all, I'm not the one that's fancying you. You're fancying me.
Thank you.
You gotta stand up.
You're
I'm
the
gonna
one
say
that see the flower
hi.
in the
If you
garden
do
that you
not
want to
say
pluck.
hi,
Pluck it.
yes.
What is my problem?
If you do not
I
say
refuse to
hi,
be a gardener. I refuse to be no gardener to pluck no flower. Listen.
think about it though.
You know what? I stand by the feminists today. It has to be an equal right. What do you guys mean?
What do you mean?
But at the end of the day,
No, in fact.
at the end of the day, she may not even know. She may not
Okay,
even know
wait,
that you
yeah,
that you
I
are
actually want to
her.
say something.
So why the hell would you allow her to like
Okay.
come and meet you? when
Wait,
you're doing that kind of
before you
stuff?
say that
See,
again.
you see me on road.
Wait, I want to say something first. So let's look at this thing for when me I'm coming.
Please,
Hey,
stop
hey,
it.
let's look at
house. I'm tired.
So I'm on my own, and you're fasting me. How am I supposed to know you're fasting? No, don't answer. How am I supposed to know that you're fasting me? You don't come and talk to me. You tell me I'm squeezing my face.
Thank you.
It's not me that likes you. It's you
Tell
that likes
them,
me. No problem. Okay, you finally take the kidney and we maintain eye contact. We are looking at you. You're looking at me. We are just throwing ourselves daggers. It's you that wants to know me, so it's you that should come and walk to me.
In my mind,
It's you that wants to get to know me. I'm not the one that's going to stand up and come and help you.
Let her finish.
land. You're the one that wants something. What you want is not going to come and meet you. You're the one that's going to meet you. So obviously, I'm waiting for you to come and meet me, and you don't come. You're telling me there's obstacle A, obstacle B, obstacle C. Okay, you finally come to meet me now. What do you want to say? You are scared. You don't have anything to say. Her friend is here. Her friend is this. Did you know I will have friends? I'm not obviously going to be alone. So if you want to date me, you have to be able to accommodate all my friends. Just like you want me to accommodate all your friends. So it's really not my fault if you are scared of me or my friends or my boy. How is that my problem?
Honey, preacher.
I just want you to answer.
Let me say something. So like that's a good point. It's a solid point.
So yeah.
Right? But when we say like not making yourself approachable, in the sense that we're not even thinking about all those other like factors. We're just like, okay, so you acknowledge the fact that you acknowledge the fact that you saw me, I looked at you, we looked at each other, right? I smiled at you. What you do? You look back down on your phone.
I smiled and looked back on my phone. Maybe we are just maintaining
Brother, tell me that. Tell me that.
You know when you see somebody and you know
That you look at each other. You guys make complete eye contact. You smile at her. Why was smiling? Because we want to know if should we approach?
And I'm smiling at you back.
You don't even. You kind of like look back at your phone. Then when you say, we should come. That's
Oh my god! Oh my
No,
god!
sir.
Okay, first of all,
No, sir.
no.
We not do that.
First of all, y'all don't know what body language is. Let me tell you something.
You have to like breaking somebody's head with this.
No.
Explain that particular
Y'all
language.
don't know what body
'Cause
language
me, I don't
is.
get
Body
that.
language can be very confusing.
It
But
is.
wait,
Very
calm
true.
down.
Very true. Alright.
Let me tell you something. Okay, let's say, you're there, I'm here. You look at me, you smile. I'm like, who is this person? But I'm like, And
Honestly, I'm trying to
Mondays, listen, you're breaking it down.
Calm down. For me. Let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look at you back. What does that mean?
Come on,
Get your way here.
Move.
Bring your ass
closer.
here right
It's
now.
you that
And
wants
come
to
and
me.
talk.
Okay.
Walk. That's what that means, boo.
Okay, that's fine.
Sometimes though.
I'll take it from that angle, but I want you all to agree with me too that if a girl sees a guy she likes, she should also take the step.
Yeah.
No problem. It's not that hard.
Sure.
Most of the time, if girls approach boys, they're seen as cheap. So obviously they're not going to.
Who's seeing you as cheap?
That's the mentality
No,
that
but
we
the
have.
guy says
But then
it is not
sometimes, if you approach
The
the
guy
boy
doesn't have to
first,
say
it
anything.
doesn't wait.
Then
But sometimes if you
cheap is not
approach,
in
if you
my
approach the
vocabulary,
boy
it's not in my
first,
dictionary.
sometimes he doesn't give you the same level of respect as he would give someone that he approached himself.
Well,
Who's
Like,
says
no,
that?
when you work hard for
There's no
something,
statistics.
when you work hard for something, you respect that thing more and you appreciate that thing
Yeah.
more than when it just comes to you. So like, if the babe is the one that is pursuing you and doing this one, obviously not all boys, people eat mirror, not all boys, but some boys and even society would see the girl as cheap. But like,
that
do you think, are you that
If
desperate?
she makes-
Are you that desperate? that is what-
makes
It's not
effort,
that is
but like-
that wait, calm down. That is the same thing that's happening to women proposing to men. Like
If
people are saying that the woman
You see that desperate, can't she wait, can't she
people are
wait?
saying that the woman is taking a stand, she knows what she wants. But other people are saying that is it by force to get married? If I don't want to propose to you,
Yeah, but
that kind
that's
of
how
thing.
they decide to look at it, and that's society. Society is thinking that way.
Nice.
But there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong in the woman proposing. It's not gonna say that there's no. What are the odds? What are the statistics that if she proposed, that means the marriage will not be successful? Chances are the guy was not bold enough, and the woman was bold enough because she saw what she wanted and she went to get it.
Yeah.
So there's no statistics. There's nothing wrong with that.
True.
So you
There's
making the
nothing
first
wrong with
step,
that.
it's you. It's left for you to make that decision in your head and in your psyche that I'm gonna make the first step. Does not mean I'm gonna be the one chasing throughout this whole
Relationship.
getting to know each other.
Yeah.
Sometimes some guys are so shy that they just need you to take the step. Because some guys,
that's
they find it hard to read body language. They find it hard to really grasp those little, social cues of, hey, I've looked at you, I've smiled at you. Okay, come approach me. No, some guys don't catch it. So, and we're also trying to say that, some girls, they think that they give off the body language of, approach me. But you really
it's not.
don't.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. Like, you think you get, because body language it can be subjective. You can say you feel like you're such a nice jovial person, whereas someone can tell that the first time I met you, I saw you, you did not look very approachable to me, but you think you're really approachable. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So sometimes it takes you to make that one move, and then he can pick up from there. But sometimes he has to approach you because you're shy.
Thank you guys for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to join the conversation, just drop your comments in the comment section. Let's talk about all these things. They actually really affect us. Also follow us on our social media. It's going to be listed below. And we hope to see you next time. Bye.